I chose UCT because I wanted to go to the top university in Africa, and I wanted to be assured that my education would be top quality.
So what is special about UCT? I think that's the name.
UCT is so world-renowned for its research.
UCT offers world-class education, which is led by researchers in the field of medicine and other health science courses.
And getting exposure to the doctors and surgeons that teach us in the hospital, I can honestly say that we are exposed to world-class leaders in their field.
The research in the department is so incredible. Like, we work with amazing professors and amazing doctors and academics.
Coming from a small town in the province, I received a warm welcome from the lecturers, from the tutors and the mentors at the university.
The most appealing thing to me about studying at UCT was definitely the culture. It really appealed to me because it seemed as though it was a community. So I really wanted to be a part of that community.
We integrate across all disciplines, not only medicine, but occupational therapy, physiotherapy, audiology, speech and language pathology. We're all doing similar courses in the becoming a health professional courses, and it really feeds into what the faculty is trying to put out there, right? Which is an integrated health professional who's non-judgmental, empathic, and knows how to collaborate with other disciplines in a multidisciplinary approach.
What stands out about audiology at UCT is just the amount of access we have to the different facilities available. Like, we're close to Groote Hospital, and there's just easy access to different clinical sites. There's different hospitals that we can go to, and there's always equipment available so that we can have that hands-on experience or real-life experience with patients and with the equipment that is needed in the clinical setting.
I enjoy the most on the clinical platforms is just interacting with different people, with children. I love children, and it brought me out of my comfort zone. Like, I'm very shy naturally, I'm a very introverted person, so that brought me out of my shell. I'm more confident now, and it's all thanks to like going to extra clinics, volunteering, speaking to patients. The more practice you get, the more confident you become.
So one of the reasons I'm interested in rural health is that I come from a rural province myself, where healthcare delivery is sometimes not the very best. And part of the reason I came to UCT was to gain the skills that I would use and take back to help improve healthcare in provinces like my own.
I also just really was fascinated by the idea of student wellness. I didn't really know that there was a whole division of the institution which caters to the wellness of the students, and I found that so fascinating, especially because I went through so many different things, and those lecturers and those support structures of student wellness, they really were there for me. And it has been quite fascinating to realize that a lot of the time you think that you're alone on this journey, but there's so many resources that are here for you to help you and to just see you through your degree. So that has just been one of the things I've really appreciated about being at UCT.
In first year, they offered us mentorship. Each first year has a mentor. And for me, that was very helpful in terms of emotionally and academically. When I was struggling with anything, I had my mentor on WhatsApp.
I went into RES, which I think was definitely one of the best decisions I ever made. So it's been an incredible opportunity to meet people from across South Africa and make really good friendships with people.
RES is more of family, but it's a home in itself because it has its own culture.
It's like being basically in a sleepover with all the people that you study with.
The vibe is really one of belonging. One feels part of a family.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like I belong at UCT.
There's a lot of societies to join, and they're fun and educational, which is what you want. Just a good balance between fun and educational.
You have sports clubs like UCT Soccer,
Shoko Education,
The Surgical Society,
UCT Gym,
UCT Tennis,
I signed up for UCT Athletics,
boxing,
swimming,
Cardiology Society.
also Latin ballroom dancing. I've heard a lot of people recommend that one.
So whatever it is that you're interested in, UCT has it for you.
I would have told my younger self, like, just go for it, because ultimately it depends on what you're going to do with this opportunity that lies ahead of you, and I think UCT is one of the best places to develop yourself.
You'll be doing what you love with different people, and you grow in ways that you wouldn't otherwise.
If I knew then what I knew now about coming to UCT, it's a brilliant university, honestly speaking. I did my postgrad at a different university and I came back to work at UCT. I studied here and now I'm working here and I'm permanent and I'm probably going to be a prof in 30 years time and I'm here to stay.
So it's really to make the most of the opportunities that you have on campus, because one day you will find yourself as an intern, as a community service medical officer, where you may be on your own in a health facility and you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. And it's then when we realize how much we were given in our university lives.
You're just expanding your potential as a person. It's not only just about being a student and studying the particular program, but you are able to go beyond that and become the person that you want to be in the future.
From my academic life where, as I've said, I've had a world-class education with leaders in the field of medicine, to being on the sports field at UCT, to being able to just enjoy Cape Town for what it is, climbing mountains on the weekends, going to the beach. I really do recommend coming to UCT, and if you aren't going to accept your offer, you will regret it.
I can't imagine myself anywhere else really.